Tune in to Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad.
Sri Lanka beat Bangladesh by 77 runs in the first one-day international of the three-match series to take 1-0 lead in the three-match series. Yes, batting first, Sri Lanka were all out for 244 in 49.2 overs, and in reply, Bangladesh were bowled out for just 167 in 35.5 overs, thus losing the match by 77 runs. Sri Lankan captain Charith Asalanka winning the toss and opted to bat first, but their start was very poor. They lost their first 3 wickets for just 29 runs on the board inside 7 overs. The first wicket fell at 5 in the 4th over, and opening batsman Pathun Nissanka was out without scoring of 8 balls, caught by wicketkeeper Liton Das off the bowling of Tanzim Hassan Saqib, while the second wicket fell at 11 in the 5th over, and Nissan Madhushanka was the second to go, and he was clean bowled by Taskin Ahmed for 6. The third wicket fell at 29 in the 7th over, and Kamindu Mendis was the third man to go, out without scoring of 4 deliveries, caught by Mehdi Hasan Miraz off the bowling of Taskin Ahmed. And then they had 60 runs partnership for the 4th wicket of 77 ball between Kamindu Mendis and captain Charith Asalanka. Mendis 26 and Asalanka 33 in that partnership that took their total to 89 in the 19th over when they lost their 4th wicket. Kusal Mendis was the 4th man to go, scoring 45 of 43 balls, hitting 6 fours and 1 6, and he was legged before by Tanveer Islam. The 5th wicket fell at 153. Yes, the 5th wicket partnership put on 64 of 76 ball between Janith Liyanage and Charith Asalanka. Liyanage 29 and Asalanka contributed 34 in that partnership, which brought their total to 153 in the 32nd over when Janith Liyanage departs after scoring 29 of 40 balls, hitting 4 fours, caught by Tanzim Hassan Saqib of the bowling of Najmul Hassan Shanto. Then they had another partnership of 39 runs between Charith Asalanka and Rathnayake. Asalanka 16 and Rathnayake contributed 22 in that partnership, which took their total to 192 in the 40th over when Milan Rathnayake departs, scoring 22 of 31 balls, hitting 3 fours, bowled by Tanzim Hassan Saqib once again. And then they lost their 7th wicket at 226. Wanindu Hasaranga, after adding 34 with captain Charith Asalanka, the 7th wicket fell in the 46th over. Wanindu Hasaranga out after scoring 22 of 22 balls. Ran a ball 22 with the help of 3 fours, and he was caught by substitute Shamim Hussain of the bowling of Taskin Ahmed, while the 8th wicket 2 runs later, Mahesh Tikshana departs in the 46th over, and he was out after scoring 1, caught by Jakir Ali of the bowling of Taskin Ahmed, and the 9th wicket fell at 243. Captain Charith Asalanka, after scoring his century, was out at 106 of 123 balls, hitting 6 fours and 4 sixes, and he was caught by Najmul Hassan Shanto of the bowling of Tanzim Hassan Saqib, while the 10th and final wicket fell at 244 in the 50th over. Ishan Malinga was the last man to go, and he was run out by Tauhid Ridroy, and he made 4 runs, while Ashita Fernando remained unbeaten on 1, and Sri Lanka were bowled out for 244 in 49.2 overs. Sri Lankan batsmen hit 23 fours and 5 sixes. Looking at the Bangladeshi bowling attack, Taskin Ahmed was the pick of Bangladesh. 10 overs 2 made in 47 runs and 4 wicket with economy of 4.70 runs. He was hit for 4 fours and 2 sixes. Then Tanzim Hassan Saqib 9.2 overs 45 runs and 3 wicket with economy of 4.82. He was hit for 5 fours and 1 six. Mustafizur Rahman 6 overs 1 made in 24 runs and no wicket. 4 was his economy, and he was hit for only 4 fours from his 6 overs. Mehdi Hasan Miraz 10 overs 47 runs and no wicket. Tanveer Islam 10 overs 44 runs and 1 wicket, while Najmul Hassan Shanto also bowled 4 overs, gave away 32 runs and 1 wicket. In reply, chasing a target of 245, Bangladesh were bowled out for 167 in 35.5 overs. Their start was normal. The opening pair put on 29 in 4.4 overs, but they lost their first wicket in the 5th over, and Parvez Hussain Imam was the first man to go, scoring 13 from 16 balls, hitting 3 fours, caught by Mendis of the bowling of Fernando. The second wicket partnership, yes, from 29 to 71. They added 71 for the second wicket between Najmul Hasan Chanto and Tanzeed Hassan. Najmul Hasan Chanto 23 and Tanzeed Hassan contributed 48 in that partnership. That took their total to 100 in the 17th over, where they lost Najmul Hasan Chanto, who made 23 of 26 balls with the help of 2 fours, and he was run out by Rathnayake. Then the flurry of wickets, one after another. The third wicket fell at 101. Litton Das was out without scoring, leg before by Hasaranga. Fourth wicket at 102, Tanzeed Hassan Saqib. After scoring 62, he was the highest scorer, 62 of 61 ball, hitting 9 fours and 1 6 with a strike rate of 102, caught by Liyanage off the bowling of Hasaranga. The fifth wicket at 103, Tawhid Ridroy in the 19th over, and Tawhid Ridroy made 1 run and he was bowled by Mendis. While the sixth at 103, back-to-back 2 wickets, Mehdi Hassan Miraj depart without scoring. He faced 2 deliveries and he was leg before by Wanindu Hasaranga. The seventh wicket at 104, Tanzeed Hassan Saqib was the seventh man to go, was also out without scoring, leg before by Mendis. The eighth wicket at 105, Taskin Ahmed was the eighth man to go and he was also out without scoring. While the ninth wicket at 125 in the 29th over, Tanveerul Islam was the ninth man to go and he made 5 runs, caught by Mendis off the bowling of Mahesh Tikshana. The 10th and final wicket, Jakir Ali, last man to go, in the 36th over at 167 and he made 51 of 64 balls, hitting 4 fours and 4 sixes with a strike rate of 80 and he was leg before by Hasaranga. Bangladeshi batsman hit 20 fours and 5 sixes. Looking at the Sri Lankan bowling attack, Ashita Fernando, 5 overs for 38 runs and 1 wicket. Mahesh Tikshana, 9 overs 1 made in 32 runs and 1 wicket. Milan Rathnayake, 1 overs gave away 10 runs. And then Charith Asalanka, 5 overs for 29 runs without wicket. Ishan Malinga, 3 overs for 22 runs without wicket. And Wanindu Hasaranga, 7.5 overs, 2 maiden, 10 runs and 4 wickets. And Kamindu Mendis, 5 overs, 19 runs and 3 wickets. Bangladesh sink after 7 for 5 collapse and Asalanka century. The visitors succumbed to one of the worst collapse in one-day history. In a matter of 15 minutes, Bangladesh batting unfurled in an ugly collapse, one of the worst in one-day international history, handing Sri Lanka a 77 runs win in the first one-day international. Bangladesh slipped from 100 for 1 to 105 for 8 in space of 20 deliveries. Those were the fewest runs added from the fall of second wicket to the 8. Wanindu Hasaranga and Kamindu Mendis engineered the collapse. They are essentially 3 bowlers in 2 as Kamindu bowl, both left arm unorthodox and right arm off break. There were no real demons in the Khatarama pitch, though there was one in the outfield. Hasaranga and Kamindu took 3 wickets each, but credit should also go to Sri Lanka's fielding. Milan Rathnayake, superb throw, and Janith Liyanage, diving catch sparked Bangladesh collapse.
Keep on watching Sports 360 with Ahmed Hamad for latest news, views, and interviews of sports personalities from around the world.